everybody. Thank you and welcome. I appreciate you guys taking your time to watch and tune in. I'm introducing you guys this Purium nutrition program. I've been doing it now since early February because I was just starting to lack a lot of time throughout my day and wanted something that was consistent in high density nutrition. So Kathy, who is a patient of mine, introduced me to this. And I hadn't seen Kathy in quite a while, and she had been struggling with some of her health issues. And it was about 6 or 8 months in the interim that I saw her, and she came back into my office, was a completely different person. So she started telling me a lot about this nutrition program that she had been doing. And as you all know, I do a whole bunch of research on everything. I tend to beta test everything on myself. So that's why I went and started testing this program back in February, just for ease of use, quality of product, and then results that associated with it. So in the past couple of months, in conjunction, my energy's gone through the roof. I'm playing a lot of pickleball in conjunction with working out a couple times a day and seeing a full-time practice all day long. And then in conjunction with that, it's been very, very easy. I've been doing a couple shakes a day. I updose the amount of product. And then I've been taking the nutrition and accompanying that with the detox as well. Nicole at the office has been on this too. Many of you know Nicole, and you've seen her do a lot of her transformation in the past 1.5 or 2 years. So we've been loving the product, and I think it would be a great adjunct. And one of the things that I like to mention, particularly about the product, is that all the products are grown in an extensive amount of topsoil. And as you all know, I've lectured tremendously on the fact that all of our plants are lacking in nutrition due to the lack of very high quality topsoil. So that's one of the things that really attracted me to this program, the quality of the nutrients associated with it. So pretty easy to follow. I'd really like you guys to check it out. And then Melissa's going to introduce a little bit more about it and tell you guys all about it, okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Jared. I appreciate that. You all know Jared is an ingredient freak. He wanted to do a deep dive of the research before sharing this with you and try it himself. And he's had a beautiful experience. So we're so happy to hear that. He was telling us before we hit the recording that on top of working out in the morning, working all day, working out in the afternoon, working more, he'd play pickleball for 3 hours. That's not normal. But he is very strict with his putting in the right nutrition. And this program helps you do that. Many that we talk to, they're overworked. They're overfed and undernourished. They're not getting the nutrition that they desperately need. And because of that, they're suffering. Their sleep is suffering. Their energy is suffering. Their gut is a hot mess. And they want something easy. They want something easy and affordable to help win back their health and reach their health goals. And this can help you do that. So I'll explain how it works. My name is Melissa. I'm a health and wellness coach in California. I've been on this program for 5 years now, and I've been able to help at this point thousands of friends reach their health goals with this nutrition program. It's 100% organic, family run, plastic free. There's not even a chance of cross-contamination from pesticides, insecticides, fungicides, herbicides. They don't believe in fillers and excipients and preservatives. They're such purists with integrity. And it's nice to find a company with integrity. It's actually rare these days. So it's a beautiful company that's made this incredible program. Now, how does it work? I want to start off by saying this is not a diet. This is a program that's going to help nourish and repair our gut health. It has, let me just fix something. It has 2 meal replacements per day. This program does. Most people choose to use this for their breakfast. They use it for their lunch. They have a decent dinner, and then they snack as often as they need. Fruits, veggies, salads are considered free foods in abundance. Now, what does the meal replacement look like? Well, it includes protein, gut support, and power shake. The protein was designed by a doctor. The doctor made this for his patients who were in the state of a coma, and he made this so that their muscles would not atrophy. It has a 99.4% absorption rate. This will be absorbed in your body in 23 minutes or less, and it will cause you to build muscle and burn fat, even if you're not working out. And we have the clinical studies to back all of this up. It's the only protein that's ever been in the physician's handbook, so it's truly exceptional. Your gut support. This gut support removes glyphosate. Drop a 1 in the chat if you've heard of the word glyphosate. Glyphosate's the active ingredient in the herbicide called Roundup. Okay, quite a few of you. Roundup is linked to cancer, infertility, autoimmune, autism, dementia, gluten intolerances, and the list continues. Glyphosate, aka Roundup, is in the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the food we eat. We cannot wash it off of the food. But the good thing is this is clinically proven to remove the glyphosate from your body and help repair the damage that was done. We also have the clinical studies on this, so that's pretty amazing. Power Shake. Add water, shake it up, and go. Incredibly convenient, really delicious. It's like sunshine in a cup. This is equivalent to 6 microgreen salads. Are you going to have 6 microgreen salads for breakfast? Probably not. Can you have a delicious shake? Yes. And you're going to get this little travel blender as a gift with your first box. So if you're on the road nonstop, no problemo. So that's your meal replacement. Have that for breakfast, have that for lunch, snack whenever you need to, have a decent dinner, have your cherry juice before bed. Obviously, I already tapped into mine. I love this stuff. It is the highest source of naturally occurring melatonin. It is going to help clean out your liver, bring down inflammation, and help you sleep like a baby. Love it. There's also a very gentle parasite cleanse that comes with the first month, and that's going to knock out the parasites. But like I said, it's gentle. So if you're working all day in an office or if you're on the road all day, you will not be rushing to the restroom. Very, very gentle. Everyone can do the parasite cleanse unless you're pregnant or breastfeeding because it's a little too intense for the baby. But that is your program. Now, how long should we be on it? And how much does it cost? We recommend for best results, give yourself a 90-day window on this program. We didn't get where we're at overnight. Things don't change overnight. But when you give yourself a 90-day window, incredible things happen. And then after the 90 days, your account's going to automatically transition into a maintenance program, which is 1 meal replacement per day rather than 2. And that's going to keep you on track long term. Now, how much does it cost? So your first month is $12 a day, covering both your breakfast and your lunch and everything we just went over right now. So it's going to be a tremendous savings on your groceries. It's going to save you time and it's going to save you money. So it's $360 total. We'll get to you in about 10 to 15 days. Or if you live close enough to Jared's office, you can pick up a box there. He'll have a few on hand. And then after the first month, it goes down to $329 because there's no parasite cleanse in the second month. And then your maintenance program is only $6 a day. So this is such an incredible way to save money and get your health on track. Now, I would love to ask a few friends here if they would mind sharing their own personal experience. You heard from Dr. Jared. Beth, may I call on you? I know we did not ask ahead of time, but I'm sure there are going to be a few dealing with celiac and fibromyalgia and, different issues. Could you share your own personal experience of how this has helped you?
Sure. When I came to Purium and learned about it, I had been sick with fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue syndrome for a good 30 years. And I had started turning things around from where I had been bedridden all but an hour a day with nutrition. And I felt like I was doing everything I could possibly do. I didn't think this could help. So I was a little resistant at first until Melissa convinced me to just read the ingredient list. Because at that point I was teaching people how to read ingredients. And when I saw the ingredients, I thought, all right, this is as clean as I've seen anything come. So I'll give it a shot. And I honestly did not expect to feel any better than I was feeling. I was on $900 of high-end supplements and made everything that I ate. Like I didn't eat out or anything or ate whole foods. But within days, my energy went through the roof. Like I didn't even have energy like that as a child. I started sleeping within the first couple of weeks. Prior to that, I never slept more than 90 minutes straight. And I was sleeping 8 to 9 hours. And the brain fog lifted, the joint pain. I didn't have flare-ups with my fibromyalgia anymore. 4 years in, I don't even consider myself as someone with fibromyalgia. And I released 8 dress sizes worth of inflammation and got to go buy all new clothes, which was super fun. And it's just been the most convenient, easy program I've ever done. And I've tried them all. So I love it.
Thank you, Beth. I appreciate you sharing. And then her husband has celiac and a host of issues. So they've been able to do this together, support each other. It's great when you can find an accountability buddy to do this with. Makes it easier. But if you can't, that's okay, because you have Dr. Jared, you have Nicole, you have a Facebook support group that they will add you to with lots of testimonials, before and after pictures, recipes. You'll have loads of support. And on this Zoom address that you're on right now, every single Monday at 8:30 East Coast time, we always do a Zoom going over the program, and then you'll hear different testimonials, and there's tons of support there. So Kathy, may we have your personal story? Now, Kathy's the one who shared this with Dr. Jared. Poor Kathy was a hot mess before she found this. Kathy, share your story, please.
Yeah, actually, pretty much I can relate word for word everything that Beth said. It's very similar. I had chronic fatigue syndrome for over 30 years, and most of the time it was very disabling, where even the simplest household task, it would just like I would have to sit in the chair the rest of the day or whatever. Or if I went anywhere, did anything, I would be like out of commission for days, sometimes weeks or months. Had been bedridden at times. So I couldn't sit or stand or walk for any length of time. Again, I would have to go sit down and rest. Walking to the grocery store was so overwhelming, and again would just leave me exhausted. Even just like the task of washing my hair was just, even the thought of it is like I just didn't have the energy to do it. I also had chronic digestive issues, lots of gas, bloating, and chronic neck, back, and shoulder pain, like for years. Thus, I went to the chiropractor so often, massage, all that. But it never really gave me relief of the pain. It never never gave me relief from that. And like Beth, I tried everything, every kind of natural remedy, holistic, homeopathic, supplements. I was spending so much money on supplements, and I couldn't eat any better. I was eating all organic, clean, and nothing gave me any long-term relief. It was just very temporary at best. So yeah, I was very desperate and also very skeptical, because I had tried everything when I came across this program. But again, it was just, I read the label and saw the ingredients. It was whole food, it was organic. And that was like so important to me. So I was like, what do I got to lose? I tried everything else. So I did. And right away, I noticed improvement in my all my body aches, pains, joint pain. It just like went away. And that was amazing. And I was telling Dr. Jared today, it was just like, it was hard for me just to sit or stand up straight, like, just putting my back. And I noticed like I was walking straight, I could hold myself up, right? And I was like, it doesn't hurt, and I don't get out of breath. So it was just these small things. And then it took me about 2.5 to 3 months before I started feeling the energy like I had never felt before. And I just wanted to go take long walks. I wanted to exercise. I was cleaning everything. And I even last May went to Colorado to visit my son, and I was hiking up mountains, something I could only dream about before. I mean, I never even imagined doing that. So to say that it's been life-changing is an understatement. And I've been on about almost 1.5 years, and I'm still doing the full program, 2 shakes a day, because I love it. It's just so convenient. It's so easy, and it saves money on groceries. And I love how it makes me feel. So I don't ever want to stop, and I just want to share it with everybody. And yeah, that's why when I went to Dr. Jared, it's like I couldn't contain myself. How it changed, how it changed me. So
Kathy,
yeah,
we are
I
so
could go
happy
on.
for you. I know you could go on forever because your story has been so life-changing. Thank you so much for sharing this with Dr. Jared. Does everyone see a reoccurring theme here? Kathy and Beth, they were already doing all the things. They were already eating organic, already reading ingredients, but they didn't get the results that they were desperately looking for until they got the gut repair. And that's why we love this program, because it's truly honing in on nourishing and repairing our gut, flooding our body with the superfood nutrition. And Jared's been looking for a long time for something that's easy and affordable for everyone, that's really going to bring these results. Jared, I am so happy that you're introducing this to your clientele. It's going to be a game changer for so many. So thank you so much, honestly.
Yeah, thank you. And I can't say enough. One of the things I want to underscore is I met Kathy about 5 years ago, I think, when I was covering another chiropractic office. And one of the things that the chiropractor used to describe Kathy is he told me, be careful. She's on the frailer side as a patient. And, when I met Kathy, she was a very kind, engaged person. However, it was almost like she had like 1,000 tons on top of her. And that's why having that interim in between visits where I didn't see her for about 6 months and she was a different person, we had even tried some nutrition with her and it just wasn't helping. That's why she introduced me to this. I think in August last year, she mentioned something. And that's why I started doing the due diligence. I've been doing that since August last year. And that's when I decided, okay, I'll test it in February. So I really like the results, and it's relatively cheap. I have cut down. I was spending $500-600 a month on my own supplements as well. And now I'm doing these supplements. I do a couple other things for gut health, but predominantly it's has been this Purium product. So can't thank it enough.
We're just thrilled. So please get back with Dr. Jared. Him and Nicole will get you dialed in. They'll get you set up, add you to the Facebook support group. You will have your hand held every step of the way. If you have questions, we're here for you every Monday, 8:30. Jump on the Zoom. We'll answer all your questions. We'll take care of you. We always recommend whenever you leave the house, pack your snacks. You think you're just going to run to Target and then it turns into a 4-hour day of errands and then you get hangry. We don't want that to happen. Pack your snacks, pack your water. Fruit is the easiest fast food. It's so convenient, it's easy, and that's going to keep you hydrated. And then, of course, take your pictures and measurements before you start. You don't have to share them with anyone, but it's nice to track your own journey. You're going to have a great experience, and we're just thrilled for you. So go back to Dr. Jared, and he will take it from there.